Hello, this is Melissa from Connected Souls. I'm just bringing a little bit of message of guidance today just to feed into a little bit of what's going on with the collective and what might need to be heard right now. So this isn't a full reading, this is just general chit chat, guidance. So I'll pull a card with some angel guidance as to what the collective might be wanting to hear discussed at this time. And we have energy work. Okay. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Okay, so at the moment I am feeling that although this speaks as though we are here to give hands-on healing to those that we love or to those that we care about, I'm feeling that at the moment the energy work that's needing to be done is focusing on our own heart healing, our own energy, and where that's been, I guess, shared most. Like what are we presenting to people when they see us? By working on our own healing and keeping our energies clear, we are actually keeping those around us in a better space all round. So it's so much bigger than just us. When we walk outside the front door and we head out into the wide world, we let off this feeling of I feel like it's a bit like an imprint of our energy and how it's feeling at that time. So we can mask up and we can be whatever we want to be on the outer and have people thinking that this is where we are now. But there is an essence that's still with us in our energy that still is presented, whether it's a feeling consciously or not for others, whether it's just an energy that starts to shift the energy that's around us as we interact with different people. Okay, it is so important to do our inner work. I know that this isn't always easy. We do hit moments in life where it can feel impossible to pull ourselves up and just do anything that's going to benefit us. And in those moments, I find when I hit walls like that, because irrelevant of how much healing work we do, we still roller coaster. We still have points in life where it's like you hit that mud and it's just like sludge trying to, get out of bed and trying to get ourselves moving. It's just, ugh. And sometimes it's good to just surrender into that and accept that maybe I need to just stay here. Maybe I'm not needing to be up and doing all the work and things that are expected of me. We also need to honor that pause, which is taking care of our energy too. However, if you are feeling you are stuck there and there is nothing shifting, you may need to force yourself up to make a shift. So I like to use I like to say that we are allowed to feel our feelings. We are meant to feel our feelings. There is so much power in our feelings and the messages they're giving us. So your emotions are important. Your emotions aren't to sit and dwell and stay in and pull in from the past and just allow to stagnantly sit there and dwell. Like we are meant to take the lessons from them and then start to choose to move forward. Easier said than done, yes. I actually struggle with this every week myself. Like, it's, yeah. And I actually work in mental health. So providing support to those that are suffering mental health disorders, and perhaps there are times where we can't just flick a switch and move forward. And that's where we might need to have a feel into what other sources we can reach out for and ask for help, because there are times we do need external support, and it is okay to ask for that. So whatever it is for you at the moment, whether it's pushing yourself to get up, or whether it's reaching out and asking for someone else to come and support you to get up and make another step, it's all in the steps, no matter how small. Okay, it's just move. Could be sitting on the floor in the shower, seriously. Just sitting there and just allowing the water to cleanse over you and shift your energy, because water is a powerful cleanser. It just, those bits of our energy that we can't see and, you know, we don't always know are stagnant, the water just has such a powerful tool of just moving through it. And a tool that I was taught some time ago that I really, really love is, as a daily practice, being in the shower and mindfully, as you're washing your body, mindfully imagining all the negative energy washing away, and just, you know, just picturing that as you're cleansing and cleaning on, I'll keep knocking that shelf, on the physical, you are actually moving away the things that aren't seen, the energies that are stuck, that need to move. And you can consciously come in and ask your higher self and those that are here to help you for your highest good, to help shift off anything that does not serve you at this time. Okay, so that's one practice. But nonetheless, daily practices are really important, and you may be a person that can adopt big practices. That's amazing. If you can and you're determined and it works for you, do it. But if you are starting from the bottom, start to allow yourself to feel the beauty of the essence in life by little baby steps. Could be a shower. Could be starting to add in a good, nurturing, nourishing breakfast in the mornings. And then we add on and we add on. Okay? But our energy is so important, because those that spend the most time with us will be receiving even when we don't realize it. Now, see, there's another one to give a message today. That's the collective needing. I learn from these too, okay? So it's not just you that I'm giving these messages to, it's also for me. Ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We are helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Okay, so there's a really good card to complement this energy work. Grounding yourself is a brilliant way of nurturing our energy and nourishing self. It's barefoot in the morning, before you touch your phone, before you interact with anything else. If there's a piece of patch of lawn or something outside you can go and stand on, or whatever it may be, go outside barefoot stand on the earth. So powerful. Allow yourself to breathe in the energy from the earth, and you just imagine breathing it up through your feet, as though you can either visualize it. You might be a visual person and can train yourself to, see that energy coming up from your feet, through your body, up through your crown. And as you exhale, you release it back to the earth. So it could be on the inhale is I ask for, cleansing, nourishing energy to come up from the earth to ground me, to come through me. And as you exhale, you could be thinking, I ask that the earth take what is not here for my highest good. For the earth to take the weight that I no longer need to carry, and ask to be assisted in your grounding. So grounding is powerful when having presence with yourself. Or should I say powerful to bringing presence to yourself, because it's very wholesome to be able to actually be in your body and to then start to feel what's good for you, rather than using mind all the time. Actually feeling. There's so much more power in feeling what's good for you, because boundaries are important. And when you are grounded and you do regular practices to honor yourself and focus on clearing your energy centers and coming back to yourself, you are actually creating boundaries that preserve your ability to maintain those energy centers. Often I get told how difficult it is to put boundaries in, and I, for one, am guilty of that. Yes. Boundaries are tough. People that are close to you don't always like your boundaries. If you're coming from a place of love and truth of self as well, you will be received by those that need to receive you. You will be received by those that matter in the kindest of ways. They will understand. It could be that, look, I'm not going to reply to any messages on my social media other than in the evenings or twice a week, whatever that is. Some people may not like that you're not going to be there to just respond to them all the time. If they are someone that means something to you, you might be like, okay, well, considering you're a pivotal part of my life and I honor this connection, if you respect my space and needs, if it's urgent, you can call me on my phone or send me a text message. So there's a bit of a give and take of how can we balance our boundaries and honor ourselves too. Boundaries are the most important part of our life. And it's not just boundaries in what we exhibit, like ask others to respect for us. It's also boundaries we give to ourselves to respect ourselves. I'm not going to eat sugar at the moment because I know it just doesn't make me feel good. Or I'm going to get up and try and do a daily practice every day, even if it's for 5 minutes. I'm just going to do something small for myself. And I'm not going to let anyone interrupt that time. That's time I'm setting aside for me. So they are disciplines, boundaries, things that are there to support you in your energy and maintaining that groundedness and centeredness. It's also a huge lesson we give to others, because when we show others that you can do it, they start to realize, oh, damn, I can do this too. I'm allowed to actually say no. I can put me first today. I'm allowed to pause and say no to all those invites that I've been asked to go to, or I'm allowed to tell that person that the way they keep treating me is not okay, and I really do deserve to be treated better. And if that person chooses not to honor that, I have to let them go. It's huge, really. Certain boundaries, depending on what they are, they can have massive impacts on our life. And at the start, these impacts can feel horrible. Sometimes they can feel lonely. Sometimes, while we're going through a healing journey especially, we can lose so many people. It can feel like a really lonely path. But the rewards after are so huge, because once you show the universe and your higher self that you are honoring you, everything starts to shift. There's so much beauty in that. So, boundaries, energy work, and ground yourself. No boundaries wasn't pulled, but it just kind of organically flowed. So I find it's an important one to speak into, so I thought I would. So if you have been enjoying the content from Connected Souls, I will slowly increase content, change up content, add more. I'd love to hear ideas. What would you like to hear? How would you like, I guess, what topics, if I were to speak into topics similar to this, is there a specific topic you'd like to hear? Okay, I will keep doing pick a card readings because I just find they're enjoyable to give. I like giving them, and I know I like receiving them sometimes too. So, you know, I have a couple of people I follow on YouTube or whatnot, and occasionally I might hop into one myself because I just like the feeling of having a different thought process perspective. So if you could subscribe if you feel aligned with Connected Souls channel, with my channel, and I will keep putting content out as I'm drawn to, and hit like and comment, feedback, what you'd like to have spoken into a bit more. Anyway, much love. Thank you.